What's up, guys? Logan here again with another nightly watch list. Today is Wednesday the 16th. What a crazy day it was today with the market. We got super froggy jumps from SPY. I mean, we started the day down. SPY was at like 340, and then it proceeded to jump all the way to 343. And then Powell got on, started talking, and we saw it crash all the way down to 339. So it was a very eventful day today. So yeah, we had the two events the last 2 days. Zero interest rates until 2023 is from an article that I read on Robinhood. And it was really cool to see Powell. I was watching him answer questions, and he kept repeating how he expects a speedy recovery to the economy, going to be able to recover as quickly, specifically travel. And it seemed like he was pressuring Congress a little bit on potential stimulus for that. Now, this is interesting to see too, because Powell has been a bad news bear, right, for a lot of how the market reacts. And it's just really curious to see how he was answering questions, and he was getting super big picture on a lot of people about the economy. And it's just tough to see, like, I think he said we're going to see 2% inflation and then another 2% expected by the end of the year. I'm trying to remember if that's exactly what he was saying. But man, it was crazy to watch the market during all this. But I just really hope that we can figure something out. And it was really interesting. I'm happy this is the last meeting for these guys this summer. So I'm excited to see, it kind of ticks stuff down. We're kind of checking the boxes off as we roll towards election time. And you guys know how crazy the market gets. So I just want to touch on Beyond real quick. Remember, we entered Beyond 2 weeks ago at $133. Well, today it opened and shot up to $157. And we got stopped out of that play, and then it actually took off. So I want to have that on my watch list for tomorrow. Potential put play on Beyond. It did really well, and now it seems to be very extended, to my personal opinion. So we might be able to scalp a put on it, but I'm just going to watch it for now. But I might make an entry tomorrow. We'll see with kind of how the overall market looks. But yeah, with SPY, will we see a speedy recovery back to 343? Then, like, NASDAQ popped off. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. And I'm really 50-50 about the market here, because even though we have Powell talking about good news, nothing got too crazy. I'm just really curious to see how we're going to get back to 343, if we even do, or if we start seeing like more of a sell-off for Thursday and Friday this week. So I'm really curious to see how SPY is going to react to this. But it really, that's the cool thing today. SPY really wasn't getting drug up or down by the tech sector. There was a lot of the beaten downs, like right here, like the banks rallied and then sold off, and that pushed SPY up a lot. Seeing the beaten downs like the banks, even travel was up too. Spirit was like 1868 at its high, and it's probably 1840 right now. We'll check the charts and stuff, but so I was really happy that worked yesterday. That was at the top of my watch list, as you guys know. Yesterday were banks. But right now, the top of my watch list, we're going to watch Beyond tomorrow, because it lifted off as like a crazy amount. I'll definitely check the chart to confirm it. But it was just weird to see the banks lift up so much and then sell off. But the sell-off part was kind of expected. NASDAQ up 2% already after hours. Snow today exploded. I don't know if you guys even saw it, but I didn't even have time to buy shares, do anything. It got over $40 billion in funding. It closed at 253. The IPO price was 120, and it was just instantly froze. And then all the funding went through and all that, and then it opened back up, and it was like, oh, you can buy snow for $245, and then it traded sideways and closed at 253. So Snowflake, that is the craziest IPO, and I'm so curious on how this is going to play out. We cannot play options on it yet, but it's something to keep in mind, because, oh my gosh, that's a ton of funding, right? So these are kind of what I'm watching right now. I'm going to play the rest of the week really slow just to see the after effects of the Powell meeting. Facebook today, I remember I talked about Facebook puts in the morning when they were 270. They closed the day at 263. So if anybody hopped in those plays, congratulations. I know I didn't talk about it on the watch list yesterday, but an article came out. So let me add this to the watch list, actually. Facebook. An article came out about a lawsuit that was going to get filed. I'm trying to remember exactly who was going to file the lawsuit against them, but we'll throw that on there too. But yeah, Facebook, some lawsuit, I guess, within the next month is going to get opened up, so everything started to sell. And I kind of treated this like how Netflix did when everyone was tweeting like ban Netflix or cancel Netflix, right? So that's kind of how I think Facebook proceeded to move, and Netflix did about the same today as Facebook. Tech was interesting today. But like I said, patience is key. This is my little spiel for the day. Patience is key in trading. Today in the Discord, Lena went in on some SPY puts at 342. SPY climbed to 343 a share, and we did not panic sell as a group. Then after Powell spoke, SPY fell all the way to 339, and we sold at 340 on the way down to secure some day trade profit during the crazy stay of the week. Seriously, patience is key, and that's something that is super important. Like, don't panic. Don't let anybody make this dramatic. Like I said, just like on Monday, if people make trading dramatic, it's going to be very hard to make money. You know, and maybe it's not as fun. Maybe it's not the way the Wolf of Wall Street movie puts it, but it's like if you really want to make money, patience is the key here in trading, especially options. And if you stick to a plan and you have patience and you don't let other people get in your head, you are the most golden trader out there, and you can take $100 loss like it's nothing. Like it's absolutely nothing. So I just wanted to touch on that. Now let's pull up some charts and get into think or swim. See here, here's DPST today. It actually shot up a ton this morning. This is all Wednesday's movement right here. So we opened the day at 52. Essentially, we rose all the way up to 56.24 and then closed the day at 53 after Powell got done speaking. So that's why I was talking about yesterday, let's watch the banks. We retested this resistance point that DPST has going this past week. So I'm really curious to see. I think we can gap up back to the 60s range. I would love to hit 65 again on it. There's a lot of money going in and out of different sectors. So that's why I'm curious to continue to watch the banks through this Powell event now that it's done, just like the aftermath of the Powell event. So that's something to continue to watch. The other stock I wanted to bring up is Beyond. Look at this. Ended the day at 156. And you guys remember in the Discord too, right? We were playing with it around here. One of these days, I think. Yeah, it was about a week ago or so we were messing with it. And man, has it ran and ran and ran. And even getting it here at 134 last week. Or was that Monday? Yeah, right between Friday and Monday. Yeah, Friday right here, because Monday had already opened high. And it already gapped all the way up here to closing at 156.80. And I just remember seeing that. I was like, oh my gosh. 2 big gap ups, 2 days in a row. I mean, that's just, we had one here, we had one here, kind of consolidated, and then we had one here, and we're having another process. So I'm trying to see if we can get more red. You know, I think if we have a red day, the Beyond put could be a great play. And that's why I'm watching it right now. So that's why it's the top stock on my nightly watch list. We did go with SPY puts today. We did go with Facebook puts. So make sure you pay attention to Beyond tomorrow. And then let's also look at SPY. Oh, there we go. So, yep, SPY closed at 339.29. And as you guys could see, it rose to 343 today. Let me zoom in real quick because I got the shorter days going. Time framing it up. We'll do the 5-day, 5-minute. Yeah, so here we go. Here's today. Here's Wednesday. That's why I was so curious to see, right? We had trading. Boom. In the morning, we were down. We had a big run up to 342. We hit that same level of support, ran up again, found more resistance. But then it proceeded to break out, and I just knew this was not sustainable. I was telling everybody in the Discord, I was like, you guys realize that like buying right here is not when you want to buy, because here's another resistance point. We have resistance here. We also have resistance back here. And this is just in the past week, right? And we even have it here. So as long as you didn't buy here, because all these green candles is just not a sustainable movement, even here, pulled back. So that's the thing with SPY. Yes, it can gap up. It can do well if you bought maybe down at 331 and it gapped up to 336. But I honestly do like SPY here. I think we're going to see it, like I said, by Friday back to the 343 range. But if we continue to sell off and maybe retest like 336, I'm not opposed to seeing that either. It's kind of expected to hang out in this range, but I'm really curious to continue to watch it for this week. So this is the nightly watch list for the day. I hope you guys had a great day trading. I was pretty happy to see you guys making money. Honestly, when you guys make money, it's just it makes me feel better than when I make money, because I'm happy to see you guys learning. I'm happy that my watch lists are helping you, and I'm happy that I nailed the last 2 of them, and I'm just hoping we can hit 3 days in a row on it. So I'm just really excited. I'm glad that you guys are still here for the ride. Everything's been growing. I mean, all-time high for subs in the channel. Do not forget to join the Discord. It's really, really amazing to see you guys just progress, and I'm really, really impressed by it. So thank you guys for hanging out. This has been Logan for the day. Make sure you secure those profits, and we'll get back to trading tomorrow. So have a great night, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow.